Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're the Movie Couple. I'm Dustin.
I'm Wendy.
And we're back with episode 6 of Ahsoka. The last episode, episode 5, blew our minds with all of the fighting between Anakin and Ahsoka, the world between worlds, the lessons that he taught her, all of the emotions, and we gotta see Ahsoka the White. I am excited for this next episode. I'm excited for the next 3 episodes?
Yeah, including this one.
So we are coming to the big ending. We're coming to, I'm curious if we're going to get introduced to Grand Admiral Thrawn in this one. We better.
I like to think so. I like to think that we're going to get to see him in this episode. Maybe even Ezra. I don't know if it might be too soon. But we'll see. Because I also think this one will probably be featuring Sabine a little bit more. Sabine and Baylan and Morgan.
Yeah, I think
and
we're going to
etc. Because we literally last episode didn't see them at all. So while Ahsoka is traveling via the Purgles, we'll have some time for, like, what's Sabine been up to? Well, I don't know what she's been like up to.
Well, she's probably
on vacation.
She's probably spent most of her time in a prison cell because she got captured, and now there's this long trip all the way to whichever galaxy they are going to next to meet up with Grand Admiral Thrawn. And I'm wondering if we're going to be spending more time on the travel, or if we're just going to be like, okay, we're there.
I guess the only way to find out is to watch the episode, so we're going to go ahead and dive right in. If you want to watch the episode without our commentary, go ahead and turn on your Disney Plus, watch the full episode, and our video will be here waiting for you after you're finished. So with that said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and do all the things, notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos coming from us. Let's go ahead and check out Ahsoka episode 6.
Oh, you start off with the Purgle.
You hear them? Wow, that's cool.
They're even like doing that swimming thing as they're in hyperspace.
That is so cool.
It's a different view. It looks completely different when the Purgle are in hyperspace as opposed to
intergalactic travel within a star whale. Now I really have done it.
I remember them from the stories you would tell us when we were younglings back at the temple.
Aww.
Ah, yes. History of the Galaxy Parts 1, 2, and 3.
1 being the best, of course. There's something I didn't tell Hera about Sabine.
Which is
She went with the enemy willingly.
impossible.
She could have ended this. No Thrawn, no war.
And no Ezra.
That's the motivation for her.
She was fated to make that choice.
The Force provides you with insight, but it does not give one all the answers. Perhaps for Sabine, it was the only choice.
Oh.
Interesting.
I like that, how he offers perspective.
Mm-hmm.
What's this episode called? Thrawn? Far away.
That is very appropriate.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, no armor. And handcuffs.
She's hanging out in the brig.
Mm-hmm. You know something I've noticed?
Hmm?
Not a single Star Wars prison has a toilet.
What happens when they need to go?
Yeah.
They tap on the...
Maybe it folds out or something.
I was hoping for a room with a view.
You find your situation confining?
A bit.
I would think this would be an opportunity for reflection.
I try to avoid that.
I can understand why.
We had a deal. You promised me I would see Ezra again.
That's not what he promised.
Hey! Hey! We had a deal!
He looks so freaking cool.
I know. I love his outfit. I love the pauldrons.
Ooh, okay.
For a second, the engines did.
Wow,
Oh.
that looks cool.
I guess when you're going that fast, hyperspace looks different. Oh. There's that mountain that we saw in the
That is Meridia,
trailer.
the ancient homeworld of my ancestors, the Dathomiri.
The Jedi Archive spoke of this
Oh?
place. They ended the migration route used by the Star Whales as they traversed the void from one galaxy.
My people were among the first to harness and ride the creatures in the days before time was counted.
Meridia is a graveyard.
Oh,
That's
really?
ominous. And that's where they're
It's
going.
all of the bones. That ring is all of their bones.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Oh wow. So but all of these artifacts should be Dathmerian.
Like super ancient, right?
Yeah. And heck, there might even be some Night Sisters still here. Oh, is this when we get to see Thrawn? Oh, those are some Night Sisters.
Okay. A coven.
Oh, those are Night Sisters.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Welcome, child of Dathomir. You do our ancestors credit.
Thank you, great mother.
You heard our call to you in the dream,
Your visions guided me across the stars.
and you came as Thrawn promised.
Oh my god, we're totally seeing him in this
Where is
episode.
Mm-hmm.
You shall wait. He is coming.
They even have the voice like Mother Towson.
It reeks of Jedi.
Sabine's like, not me. I don't have the Force.
It is dangerous.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
They're
They're
biting
just
her just in
restraints.
case.
Wait in solitude.
That device is really interesting.
And the fact that it's not being used by the Force at all.
Man, she's just in one prison cell.
Oh!
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, the
whoa!
wolves!
When I was a bit older than you are now, I watched everything I knew burn.
The Jedi Temple?
Couldn't make sense of it at the time. Look at history. You realize it's all inevitable. Fall of the Jedi, rise of the Empire. It repeats again and again.
Won't our alliance with Thrawn finally bring us into power?
That sort of power is fleeting. What I seek is the beginning.
Oh, what?
So I may finally bring this cycle to an
That beginning is here.
I would love to see
Oh,
a whole series of just Baylan. But
He is so interesting.
yeah.
Oh,
I love his
man.
character.
Well, hold on now.
Oh no, I bet you it's something else. It's not her.
What is that?
Oh, it's Thrawn's ship.
Finally.
Here we go. Oh yeah,
Ahaha! Wow!
that is definitely Thrawn.
Star Destroyer.
Oh, look at all the patchwork.
The size of it, it's
Oh, what
marking.
is the symbol?
Dathmerian? That's cool. We're getting him right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and look at all. He still has all the stormtroopers. Oh, whoa! They're all Oh, whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, there he is!
This intro music. Wow.
I like the way that they make him look patched up, but yet it's still kind of uniform. And I'm wondering who that is.
Oh my gosh. Ah! Ha 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 ha!
What was first just a dream has become a frightening reality for those who may oppose us.
They have brought a prisoner.
You never spoke of this.
We did not see it. It is a loose.
Sabine's a wild card.
Speak to me of this loose thread.
I brought the prisoner. I felt she could be of some use to us.
Then you must be General Baylan Skoll of the Jedi Order.
It's heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
I parted ways with the Jedi long ago.
You would not be the first.
The prisoner is Sabine Wren.
Now there's a familiar name. You're quite right. She'd be of great use to us.
He knows
Mm-hmm.
the kind of use he can get out of her.
Oh, yeah.
Thrawn.
What a delight it is after so long to see a familiar face.
Just deadpan.
Mm-hmm.
I understand
Where's Ezra?
the desire to be reunited with your long-lost friend. How that singular focus will reshape our galaxy.
Just answer the question.
Oh.
I'm aware of your agreement with Baylan Skoll, and I intend to honor it.
So that's it? You're just gonna let me walk out of here?
You helped my cause. Now I shall help yours.
It can't be that easy.
No.
It's also quite possible that your friend is dead.
If you survived, I'm sure he's doing just fine.
You've gambled the fate of your galaxy on that belief.
You wouldn't understand. What kind of ride you got around here?
Oh. Those were probably the creatures that we saw.
Oh, okay.
Those aren't the wolves.
Don't you think they'd follow her to get to Ezra?
Maybe.
I am really surprised that they're just gonna like let her go.
Well, I mean
we don't
she's
know.
not a threat. Who knows? Maybe they've been looking for Ezra for a while, and they're like, "Hey, this could bring him out." And if not, we're going to be out of here, and they're going to be out of our hair.
Yeah. And they still have to do the cargo thing.
Yeah,
that we were
yeah.
talking about, and Morgan said at least 3 rotations.
You may follow her.
Knew it.
At your own pace.
Yep.
Yes, Conrad.
Sabine Wren will have the opportunity of finding Ezra Bridger, just as promised. And if she does, you and your master will destroy them both.
I feel like the both of them kind of struggle with this, like, operating kind of in that gray area a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Shin's like, I thought you were going to keep your promise.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think she cared enough about Sabine, whether she dies or not.
What does...
Steady.
Oh,
and she's
and of
lost
course...
her ride. Ooh. Wait.
Okay, no.
I thought it was...
It looked like Cad Bane. Of course, they're like, wait a second. She's blaster-proof? Because they've probably never seen Beskar.
Oh, crap.
Oh, I thought for a second... Oh, she was going to, like, shoot him in the face.
Yes.
Oh, a little bit of a Jedi move there with the blocking on the arm. Oh!
That Beskar is coming in real handy.
Yeah. Oh!
Just hack them all. Hack it.
Oh, right.
Yep. Across the neck. Yes. The way he threw it down and ran away.
They all look very samurai-esque. They'll probably have no problem, though, just leaving those two there.
No, of course not.
The mercenaries have departed.
Good. Prepare to attack squads. Wait for Lord Baylan's signal.
Should we not send more troops to support them?
Oh, those red eyes.
During this exile, our numbers have dwindled. So, no. 2 squads will suffice. Our primary objective is to escape this galaxy. It matters not whether Wren and Bridger are killed or stranded here. The same can be said for your 2 mercenaries.
Doesn't care. It's
I had a
it's
feeling.
toss away for him.
You abandoned me!
Oh.
Should have known you were a coward.
Oh, it's a sad. Look
It's
at
like, I'm
Look
sorry.
at the paw in the floor.
It's so cute.
Oh wait, it's cute.
Can't be too mad.
No, don't send it away. Come on.
As soon as she turns around, it's going to turn back.
I think it's kind of cute that it bonded to her like almost immediately.
Oh.
Oh.
Very dog-like.
Fine. I'll give you another chance.
Look at the tail wag.
Better not bail on me this time. Got it?
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute. Oh, something else.
Now what?
And those ears have got to pick up something,
Yeah.
too.
It's a rock. You're embarrassing yourself.
Oh. What is that?
Okay, yeah, that trick's over.
Like a little crab creature?
Yeah, it
Little
looks like a
hermit
little
crab?
humanoid hermit crab. It's even got like a little suit.
So cute. Oh, it recognizes?
Oh, Ezra.
You like this?
Does it have the same symbol?
How's that possible?
Ezra, do you know Ezra?
Oh, there's going to be a whole bunch of rocks.
Oh.
You must know Ezra Bridger.
He might not go by Ezra there.
You know him. You've seen him.
Looks like she survived.
Do you know the one she seeks so desperately?
Bridger? No. He's too young.
He was also never in the Jedi Order.
Comes from a breed of Boken Jedi trained in the wild. After the temple fell, he was trained as a Jedi. You, I trained to be something more.
Interesting.
Do you miss it? The Order?
I miss the idea of it, but not the truth. The weakness. There was no future there.
You clearly see one here?
I see what once was the great witch kingdom of the Dathmiri. The existence of the Great Mothers confirms this.
They seem eager to leave this place. Maybe we should too.
Perhaps they flee a power greater than their own. Something calls to me.
Oh.
Can't you hear it? Something stirs here.
What is it? Is it like a village of them?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh. Little villages in Star Wars never last that long.
Oh no, don't say that.
Oh, here we're probably gonna see Ezra.
You know, they were mentioning like nomads and stuff earlier. I wonder if like Ezra, to like, I don't know, hide his identity, just became like a quote unquote nomad.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh, there he is.
Oh. Wow.
Though, sure took you long enough.
Sounds kind of like him.
You didn't exactly tell any of us where you were going.
That's because I didn't know where I was going.
Typical. Always a plan. Never a good one.
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
He's got his mannerism down pretty well.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
It worked.
But now because of me.
Oh. Oh my God. Thrawn and Ezra in the same episode.
Mm-hmm.
How did you find me? How did you get here?
Let's not talk about that. Not right now.
I feel like that's something you should like
Yeah.
Hey,
tell him right away.
I just want to be happy that I found you.
Come on. We never stay in one
Oh,
place
time
for
to
very
pack
long.
up.
Let's help them pack up.
That's actually smart.
Yeah, makes it
Sabine,
more difficult to get pinned down by
Yes,
bandits.
exactly.
thanks for coming. Can't wait to go home.
Oh.
See, she should have just opened with the whole Thrawn thing. Well, what they don't know is that Ahsoka is on her way there.
True.
We just don't know how much longer it'll take her.
The thread of fate has spoken to us.
Another comes.
Ah.
A Jedi.
They ride the travelers.
Well, that is unwelcome news. Could it be the recently deceased Ahsoka Tano?
How does he know?
I thought it was beyond you to underestimate a Jedi. After all, death and resurrection are common deceptions played out by both Night Sister and Jedi.
Baylan assured me of her death.
And yet, he was once a Jedi. So we must regard him as flawed. No, we shall consider Ahsoka Tano alive until we know otherwise. And we shall prepare her. I want to know her background, history, home world, her master, everything.
Yes, Grand Admiral.
Great Mothers, I shall once again require the aid of your dark magic.
The thread of destiny demands it, Grand Admiral.
Oh. I was wondering how this episode was going to end. This is
setting up for the next one. It's going to be huge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was hearing stuff. I was like, wait, what is that? What is that? I really liked the build of that, to where we got just a little bit of character development, a little bit of Thrawn, but I have to admit, I was really expecting a little bit bigger of a reaction from like Ezra and Sabine, a little bit more of like happiness and excitement instead of like hey, how's it going?
It was very contained.
Yeah, it was very restrained and contained. But honestly, I love the way Ezra looks. I want to know more about the galaxy that they're in. I want to know more about this whole new world that they find Ezra and Thrawn on, because it seems like there's so much history there. And Baylan.
Baylan is a very interesting character. And
I love his character.
All this history, obviously trained and grew up, within the Jedi Order and everything. Especially what he said about Ezra, like Ezra's training versus Shin's training.
Yeah, what did he call Ezra? A broken Jedi?
I thought he said Boken.
It was something like that.
Jedi.
But
Jedi trained in the wild.
Yeah.
But still trained under, like, how a Jedi would be within a Jedi Order. What he said to Shin, I trained you to be something more, something greater.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, what is his past? I am just really happy we got as much Thrawn as we did in this episode, because I really was thinking that they were gonna hold him until, like, the final two.
Yeah.
Because we know that he's gonna be the big bad in Filoni's movie. A lot of you guys, said that in the comments from the previous episode. So I was thinking that, but I'm really glad that we were able to get as much of him as we did, as well as seeing the Great Mothers of Dathomir. Like, that was unexpected, really cool. I like the look of Ezra. I like that he's not in his... I mean, it would make sense for him to have a new outfit, because given how long he's been there.
Yeah.
With the facial hair. But, yeah, the actor has the mannerism down. I was like, ooh, this is definitely, like, Ezra. I get kind of frustrated by Sabine a little bit, and I was like, I get you have all these, like, history and all these things, and you're very excited to see your friend, but I was like, shouldn't you open with, like... Yeah, so, like, I just came from Thrawn.
Yeah. It's kind of like, hey, just so you know, if you want to get out of here, we have to sneak aboard Thrawn's ship. Or hijack Thrawn's ship.
Or
and
something.
Then be like, hey, we stole your ship, Thrawn, bye.
And he's got a whole platoon of...
Well, from what Thrawn said, their numbers have dwindled.
Yes.
So I like the fact that he has stated that. The fact that he's like, yeah, we really don't have the supplies that I would like to have. We are working on a very small budget here, so we're just going to send 2 platoons.
You know what I wonder, and this is a very wild theory, but it's just because we've got the Great Mothers of Dathomir, and he's asking, them to kind of help by using their magic and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Given what we saw earlier with Merrick, and a lot of the stormtroopers had, like, that red around them, I wonder if yes, their numbers dwindled and they had to use their magic to rise up, so a lot of them may not be, like, alive.
Oh,
they could be filled with that smoke that Merrick was.
Good point. That
just
a lot
curious.
of them might be relying on Dathomirian magic to stay up and running, so to speak.
Yeah, it's not a fact. It's a very wild theory, but just given that we saw it once, it could happen again. Because there is witchcraft. I like that we're getting to see, like, some of that stuff.
Yeah,
that's
and I can't
really
wait
cool.
until we can get some more. I really hope that the Great Mothers don't die at the end of this season, because I want to see more of the Dathomirian. I want to see more, even like the Night Brothers, like what Darth Maul was.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, this just opens up so many cool possibilities. I like how this is developing, and I'm really curious on how they're going to get back.
Well, Ahsoka's on her way.
Yes.
Thrawn... or the Great Mothers felt it. He knew it. Is he not aware of who her master was?
I don't know. I know
the way he
Thrawn
said it.
does know that Anakin Skywalker was Darth Vader. He deduced it a while ago. And I think, did he ever meet... I don't think Thrawn ever met Anakin. But Thrawn did work with Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he deduced...
But Darth Vader doesn't really speak of Ahsoka, because it's because he's not Anakin. Like, that's like his old life.
I don't know how much Morgan knows about Ahsoka, knowing that, Ahsoka was Anakin Skywalker's apprentice.
Right. Baylan knew.
Oh yeah,
Baylan knew, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he's communicated that to her.
True. I guess they could question Baylan, but Baylan's out chasing Sabine.
Baylan's a toss away for Thrawn. He already said it. He's kind of like, they're mercenaries, and he doesn't. You can tell that by the way Thrawn's talking, he doesn't love that Baylan once upon a time was a part of the Jedi Order.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like
that Baylan is also flawed.
Right. So it's very interesting. I love getting to see Lars Mikkelsen in this role. I mean, we've heard his voice before, obviously, as Thrawn, but now he gets to play Thrawn.
Yes.
Live action. I think that's really, really cool. I liked it. I like this episode. I like the little creatures. It kind of gives me that when you have the practical effects of the puppets or the creatures or whatever. That it gets. Well, I don't know if the Howler is
how much that is practical.
Yeah, but the little
guys,
especially in the beginning, the first one that we saw, I think definitely was practical, and it's just cool. It kind of gave that Star Wars feel because Star Wars has a lot of creatures.
And I'm glad that they're actually putting a lot of creatures in this. It's not just all humans. You do get to see a lot more different creatures, a lot more different animals. So and these little guys really fit the bill.
Yeah.
They kind of reminded me of Jawas in a little bit when I heard them talking in the background. I was kind of that kind of sounds like Jawas.
They reminded me of Babu Frick. Anyways, it's a good setup episode for the final two to come.
I'm gonna knock it out of the park. I want this final two to be good so bad.
And I like this runtime. It's not as long as episode 5, but it still had an adequate runtime.
Yeah.
The next two, I hope they don't give us 30-30. That'd be disappointing.
Oh, I would be bummed.
I'd like 45 plus. So those are our thoughts on tonight's episode of Ahsoka, Far, Far Away. Really great title. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And of course, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos coming from us. And we will see you next week.